In the following video, a mother has just returned home after going grocery shopping. Not long after entering the house, the security camera captures something strange. Watch closely.
Sir? Okay, hold on. It's just... Whoa. Okay. All right, let's get you outside. Let's go outside, crazy boy. Let's go outside.
As she sets down her bag and walks away with her son, the bag suddenly falls over by itself. At the same moment, a disembodied voice seems to say something. In the moment, no one in the family appears to hear anything at all, and no one has been able to explain what really happened in this scene. In 2016, a woman named Genevieve is home alone with her young daughter, Laulit. As she sits in the living room watching TV, she hears her daughter talking to herself in the dining room. Intrigued, Genevieve starts filming with her phone while calling her daughter to come into the room. But when she looks back at the footage later, she notices something far more disturbing.
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
When little Laulit enters the room, a dark shape seems to move behind her in the background. It looks like the small silhouette of a child, a detail Genevieve did not notice at the time. Some online think it could simply be Laulit's shadow, and yet, when you watch the scene carefully, the shape appears solid and seems to move independently of the little girl. This disturbing silhouette was captured only once and has never appeared again since. But for many people, just one appearance like this would be more than enough to leave the house immediately. A video posted on the Paranormal Encounter subreddit drew a lot of attention online. It was shared by a Reddit user called Blonde in the Woods. In her post, she explains that her husband's best friend used to live in this house. Over the years, he had already captured a few videos showing orbs inside the home, but nothing truly unusual. Later, he got divorced and sold the house. Not long after, a new family moved in, and that is when a much more disturbing scene was recorded. At exactly 8:25 p.m., the living room camera records movement upstairs. A small figure resembling a child quickly runs across the hallway in front of an open door. At the moment the figure passes by, a faint voice can be heard, as if it were whispering, "Help." According to the family, the upstairs was completely empty when this footage was recorded. If that is true, then there should not have been any child running through that part of the house. A strange video was posted by a young man on his account showing a scene captured by a security camera installed by the side of a road. In the footage, a young man is about to cross, but suddenly something very strange happens, an event that no one has really been able to explain. Watch carefully. Without warning, the young man seems to be lifted into the air before being violently thrown to the ground. A few moments later, he gets back up and slowly walks away from the road. What makes the scene even more disturbing is the reaction of the people present. A woman can be seen suddenly stopping, visibly surprised, while a group of people on the side of the road all turn around at the same time. In the comments, some think a car may have hit the young man and that the vehicle was edited out of the video. But if that were the case, how do you explain the fact that he is able to get up and walk away almost normally after such a violent impact? The mystery remains. The following video comes from a man who was quietly at home listening to music. But after hearing several strange noises, he decides to turn on his phone camera and film around him, never imagining that the recording would capture something especially disturbing. Watch closely. You can clearly make out something behind the chair. Do you see it? In the moment, the man noticed nothing. It was only when he watched the video later that he realized there might have been something abnormal there. Let's take a closer look at the scene to understand what it might be. It looks like the head of an extremely thin being, almost skeletal. And if you look carefully at its expression, it resembles a corpse more than a living person. To make the image clearer, some people even added effects and color to help bring out the shape. So, what do you think it could be? A mask, a mannequin, or the appearance of something whose origin we do not know? Many mysterious road videos circulate online, but this one especially intrigues viewers. A lot of people think it is authentic and not edited. The footage comes from a security camera installed beside a road. It shows a car waiting for the lane to clear before crossing. But just as it begins to pull out, a motorcycle suddenly speeds in with 2 people on it. What appears right after that is difficult to explain. Watch carefully. After the crash, a black, semi-transparent silhouette suddenly appears as if it came out of nowhere. The humanoid figure stands near the 2 people who were on the motorcycle, then disappears moments later. What makes it even stranger is that this presence seems to be visible only on camera. In the footage, none of the people at the scene appear to notice it. In the comments, several viewers claim that the shape in the video could be the spirit of one of the motorcycle passengers. What do you think? From Reynosa in Mexico, Y Castellanos shared with us a recording he finds completely disturbing. In his message, he explains that every night his neighbor's dogs keep barking very late, which pushed him to check his home security cameras. What he saw in the footage sent chills down his spine. Yi is convinced that what we see on screen could be a Nawal, a legendary creature capable of transforming from human to animal. Why does he think that? He explains that the figure appears at an incredible speed in the camera's frame with a strange posture. It first moves on all 4s, then stands up, reinforcing his belief that it is a Nawal. In addition, it seems to wear some kind of white covering or skin before transforming and switching to black clothing once it takes on a human form. The poor image quality only makes everything more mysterious. So, do you think this is really a Nawal? During their lunch break, a group of young Japanese girls decided to go to the restroom when suddenly they heard a strange noise. Curious and slightly worried, they began recording the scene. That's when a terrifying pale figure, resembling a student, suddenly appears in front of them. The girls are convinced it is the spirit of Sun Cost, a young girl whose story is known in the region. A group of workers were busy late at night loading heavy logs onto a truck. The only light came from their headlights, casting a dim glow and creating a strange atmosphere around them. A mysterious tension seemed to hang in the air. In the middle of their work, a camera set up to film the loading captured something terrifying. A fleeting silhouette appears in the background. It resembles a pocong, a ghost from Indonesian folklore, often depicted as a figure wrapped in a burial shroud with its head tightly bound. We sometimes capture blurry, ghost-like shapes in videos, but what you are about to see is far rarer. A man is deep in the forest, handling logs, measuring, and weighing them in front of a strange structure that looks like a bunker. While he is focused on his work, something terrifying happens inside. Watch carefully. Did you see it? A transparent, almost unreal silhouette seems to walk through the snow. Even more disturbing, the snow lifts with each step as if a real body were passing through. Did this man capture a spirit on camera while simply filming a camping scene? Or is it something else? Share your thoughts in the comments. Here is today's strange clip, captured by security cameras at a shopping mall in Nogales, Mexico. This footage, posted on TikTok by Christina Gass, left viewers puzzled. In the middle of the night, a security guard noticed something unusual near a children's ride. It had started spinning on its own. Curious, he reviewed the footage to understand what was happening, but things quickly became even stranger. Watch closely. A dark, mysterious silhouette appears near the ride. In the following footage, the ride continues spinning, and it is clear that no one is on it. Disturbed by what he saw, the guard went to inspect the area, but found no one. Nothing explains why the ride was moving by itself in an empty mall at night. So, is this a case of paranormal activity, or is there a rational explanation? The next sequence, beyond its paranormal nature, may leave a knot in your stomach. We often hear that spirituality and the soul are concepts reserved for humans, excluding animals. But here, that idea is completely challenged. A security camera reportedly captured a dog playing with a companion that had already passed away. Look closely. The white dog seems to disappear at times, only to reappear moments later, as if it were the spirit of a recently departed companion returning to keep it company. This touching yet unsettling video suggests that every living being may have a soul, and that these souls might remain close to those they loved. What do you think? A particularly disturbing photo was recently shared on Facebook in the group Disbelief Paranormal Official, sparking intense debate. Apparently, this image has been circulating in the region of Pawhuska, Oklahoma since 2008. It was allegedly taken by an anonymous photographer in a playground known to be haunted. Here's what was captured. On the photo, several ghostly silhouettes can be seen gathered around a carousel. But who are they? Many believe these are real spirits caught on camera. Some even mention the tragic history of the region, where many Native Americans lost their lives under tragic circumstances in the 1920s. Some believe these figures could be their souls, still present in this place filled with history. So, what do you think? In a terrifying video posted on TikTok by user Dokshar, we witness paranormal activity that seems to be intensifying over time. Watch closely. At times, flashes of light pass through the glass of the door, making the atmosphere even more frightening. The creator explains that these strange events have worsened over time, leaving marks on him both physically and mentally. He claims to have seen mysterious shadows and experienced moments of dissociation, even in public. As these phenomena intensify, one question arises. Is this a real haunting or the result of stress? One thing is certain, whatever is happening to him doesn't seem to be stopping. In this sequence, a couple captured a disturbing moment while alone at night on a remote road. What they filmed is deeply unsettling. Watch carefully.
Mira. No te pases de lanza.
¿Estás viendo?
Sí.
Mira. Ahí lo tiene Naomi.
Mira.
Mira.
Ve.
No mames, ve. ¿Ve eso? Mames, eso está bien cabrón.
No manches, pa. No, 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 no. Mira. Ay, Dios mío. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío.
No te pases de lanza.
Mira. Oh, no, 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 no. Ve. Ay, Dios mío, ve. No manches, ve. Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. No te pases de lanza, ve.
La bestia. ¿Qué es esa madre? Mira. ¿Cómo le está haciendo Naomi?
No
Hay
te
que pasarle
pases,
por
ve.
encima. Le pasaría por encima, pero
Opa,
está el señor ahí.
Señor. No te pases.
Miren, 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 miren.
Some people online claim it's fake, but the couple strongly disagrees. They explain that the poor camera quality makes it difficult to fully see the strange proportions and unsettling expression of the creature they witnessed in real life. The footage quickly went viral on social media. The next sequence was captured by cameras from a reality show in Chile. In the middle of the night, while the participants were asleep, something unexplainable was noticed by the commentators. Watch carefully. A strange silhouette begins moving on the fourth floor, and no explanation was given by the production team. Could it be a spiritual entity? What do you think? The next sequence captures a moment that seems to defy all logic, like a glitch in reality. A motorcyclist is riding calmly when another motorcycle suddenly appears right next to him with no warning at all. Shocked, he feels like it literally materialized out of nowhere. A glitch in reality. What do you think? After posting his very first video on TikTok, Josh quickly gained attention. Shortly after, he and his friends decided to explore a potentially haunted location to film a new video. While his friends waited downstairs, Josh began exploring the upper part of the building alone, believing he was by himself.
I may or may not have climbed up because there's no stairs.
As he walks along the cells, he quickly realizes one of them is not empty. A tall, dark silhouette stands inside. Josh immediately turns around and runs. Who or what could that figure have been? Among all videos of supposedly haunted places, abandoned hospitals undoubtedly take the top spot. Strange noises in hallways, sudden apparitions, objects moving on their own, the list goes on. This is exactly what a TikTok user named L-Universe shared. While waiting for a doctor in a hospital waiting room, she began noticing strange phenomena and decided to record them. The camera shows who is in the room with her, but it also suggests that someone is sitting directly in front of her. That's what the motion detection camera indicates. Could it be the spirit of a deceased patient or just a camera glitch? If you feel brave enough, you can click on this next video to get even more scared unless you're afraid.